And what's really funny, I'm in the insurance business and I'm in sales, and every year I'd win a trip to some exotic place because I was such a super salesman, right? And this year I won a trip to Jamaica in Kingston, and of course my wife would go with me. And we had two sons already, and that's all we really planned on because if anybody has two sons, that's a pretty good family. You're pretty happy there. And so his mother, Sarah, was on the pill. So we get to Kingston, and guess what? She forgot her pills. And I wanted lots of kids, 30, 40 of them. I really did. And so it didn't bother me at all that she didn't have her pills. You had to have a prescription, so you couldn't get them in Kingston. So there we were, holed up for 4 days in Kingston, Jamaica. Not much to do there. And she came home pregnant. So the boy is Jamaican. You have to realize it. He has rhythm, too. You ever see him dance? And I have another theory why he's so funny. So we go from there 9 months later. He's born on a Saturday. Now, in the old days, they didn't have all this cable stuff. You had just the networks. On Saturday morning, all there was cartoons. So in the labor room, I'm in there with his mother, holding her hand, and the little TV above the bed? There's Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, Warner Brothers, because that's what I like. And for 5 or 6 hours, we watched straight cartoons. And they know now, because of new technology, that these little babies in there are being clued in on this stuff on the outside. So here this guy's exposed to all these cartoons just before he makes his entrance into the world. Now that has to have something to do with him being funny. Not only that, he's Jamaican too, which is really funny. We were in Kingston, Jamaica, but we were staying at the Sheraton Kingston. Now I know for a fact that this guy was conceived in this hotel. So I told my wife, I want his name to be Sheraton Kingston Rhodes. Isn't that classy? Hey, you know what? And nobody go for it but me, So I came up with I said, well, finally after all arguing, gave up on the Sheraton. But man, can you stand on the marquee, Sheraton Kingston? And I told her finally, I said, I never met a Tom I didn't like. This is true though. And this guy turned out to be the quintessential Tom. He's everybody's friend. He's the great listener. He's funny. Everybody wants a piece of this guy. So I guess Tom is just one of those names that lends itself to nice guys and Jamaican funny guys too.